All right, what's going on, everybody? We are continuing today to learn the life of Rav Shmuel Horowitz as it is written in the Sefer Yemey Shmuel. Last video, Rav Shmuel Horowitz went with Rav Alter Ben Zion and some of his chevra. They went to Meron a few weeks before Rosh Hashanah to prepare and be there by Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai for Rosh Hashanah. And Perek Samach Gimel 63, chapter 63 in the book Yemey Shmuel, we are reading today. So Rav Shmuel Horowitz says that now when it got to the night of Chafei Elul, the 25th day of the month of Elul, right? Because then everybody would go to Meron, and it was like kind of almost like Lag BaOmer, and they would make hadlakos there, because that day Chafei Elul is the yahrzeit of Rabbi Elazar ben Rav Shimon, the son of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. It was the yahrzeit of Rabbi Elazar, and they would dance and they davened. And there was a lot of people, right? And in the morning, when there was a lot of people inside the Tzion, so we went to the cave of Beis Hillel, which you can access today, and we learned over there instead because there was too many people inside the actual Tzion. Right? And then afterwards, everybody went home, and we stayed in Meron. Now it was Erev Rosh Hashanah. After davening, we did Tikkun Klali with the tefillah at the end of it, by in Meron, by Rav Shimon, and also we attached ourselves to the tzion of Rabbi Nachman, his kashrus to the tzaddik, and we said other tefillahs for Rosh Hashanah, right? And then we closed the gate of the tzion of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai because there was nobody else besides us, and we locked it, and we came. We went to other Kivrei Tzadikim and to Beis Hillel, and we davened a lot. And then we also went on the cave of Rabbi Yochanan Sandler, which you can go to today as well in Meron. And we did a lot of avodah Erev Rosh Hashanah. That's what Breslovers do Erev Rosh Hashanah, also in Uman, but they were not able to go to Uman then, so obviously they were in Meron. Then one guy came from Tiveria who was from the minyan of people who come every year to Rosh Hashanah in Meron, and he was very, very angry at us that we closed the gate to the Tzion, and he went to the Kfarim, right? And then other people came that also were being mashlim in the minyan, and they also found the doors closed, and they didn't know where we were, and they found us, and then we gave them the keys, and they opened up the Tzion, and then we stayed where we were, and we did a lot more tefillos. Then we came back, and we went to the Mayan Megiddo, to Toivel, the Chavit Rosh Hashanah. And this is also the minhag of Breslov Chassidim, the students of Rav Nosson, that were in Tzfas, I guess later on, who left Ukraine and came to Tzfas, who were not able to go to Uman for Rosh Hashanah, so they made the minhag to be miskabetz, to gather to do the actual Rosh Hashanah kibbutz in Meron, right? And then afterwards, this is also the minhag of Rabbi Nosson Mitarvitz and Rabbi Yisrael of Kardun, and also Rabbi Nosson Mitrovitz told his son Sander that he should always be misnag like this. What does that mean? That if you're not able to go to Uman for Rosh Hashanah, so then you go to Meron for Rosh Hashanah. And yeah, and that's where the minhag is today. Also, people who can't go to Uman, they try to go. Hold on. Oh man. Second. Sorry about that. And that is the minhag of Breslov Chassidim today as well. And also my uncle Rabbi Avner, who was from the minyan, and also Rabbi Shlomo Koveler, also would come to Meron for Rosh Hashanah, and he would always do a lot of Avodas Hashem with us. And also my my Rebbe, Rabbi Dov Mivarsha, Zochron Ravacha, used to come for Rosh Hashanah, I guess. I thought he passed away at this point, I'm not sure, okay? He used to come for Rosh Hashanah to Meron as well. And we would be together until after Yom Kippur, and he also had a special place inside the Tzion, and he would be oisik day and night in Torah and Avodah, and he would honor the Breslov Chassidim very much, and that was that. Okay, now we're up to chapter 64. This Rosh Hashanah, which is in the year Tafresh Pei Gimel, was the first Rosh Hashanah that I was able to be with Breslov Chassidim and also by the Tzion of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. And it was a great holy Rosh Hashanah, and we ate together in our rooms, and we also learned Sipurei Maisius. And the first day of Rosh Hashanah after Mincha, we went and did Tashlich by the Mayan Megiddo, which was by the Makor of the Mayan Megiddo, which was, I guess, the source of the Mayan Megiddo, and some people call this the mikveh of Devorah HaNeviah. Okay, I don't know what that is. After this, we danced a lot. And one of the guests who was there with us wanted to go. He went on a walk in the forest or something, and he got lost. And then we had to go after him and find him. And we started, we were screaming and searching for him in the forest. And we also wanted to find an Arab, maybe who would, with his horse, with a horse who would go looking for him. But a few hours passed and he came back. And we had a great Rosh Hashanah. And this person, now we're going back to this person who what's it called? Who was angry at us at the beginning, who came from Tveria and the gate was locked. So he did a lot of bad things to us. At the beginning of the Aseret Yemei Tshuva, he fell, Nafal Mishkav Le'olenu. He became very, very sick, and we had to carry him on a bed to Tzfat. Right? And Baruch Hashem, he got better. But from then on, he was our friend. In the beginning, he didn't like us, now he's our friend. Right? And whenever we came to Tveria Meron, he would come greet us. Right? And it was good. One time when we were in the Mayan Megiddo, the mikvah, and my brother's jacket, I guess his shirt or whatever, we could not find it after we came out of the mikvah, right? And when we came back to the Tzion, we saw it by a non-Jew. He was wearing it. And we asked him for it, and he lifted an axe upon us to hurt us, and we had to leave the shirt by him. And we told over the story to some of the people there, and they went to the sheikh, the sheikh, there was Arabs living in Meron at the time over there, and he gathered all the young Arabs over there, and he wanted to give them crazy makos. He wanted to beat them, and that's how we got the shirt back. And the sheikh loved Breslov Chassidim. He loved everybody who came to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Right, that's next paragraph. Because this sheikh, the sheikh, right? That's how you say sheikh, right? He loved the Tzion, and he was very afraid of it, and he gave it. He felt the holy awe of the Tzion and everything like that, right? And when we would go out at night to go on a walk or something, we would meet him riding on his horse, and he would come next to us and talk to us, and he gave us a lot of honor. And he always watched over all of the Jewish properties in Meron. But eventually he was killed by different gangs from Akko. Wild, just information that Rav Shmuel Horowitz knows. Right, one time, Rabbi Yisrael Dov Odesser, Saba, went by himself to Toivel in the mikveh, and two Arab teenagers came, and they started to beat him, right? But then I came, and I hit them until they ran. And then on Erev Shabbos Tshuva, in the afternoon, when we came back, when we went to Toivel in the mikveh for Shabbos, right? And we were going back, they told us that there was a older man that got sick, and we thought that this was Rabbi Shlomo Kavaler, right? And when we came to the Tzion, Rabbi Shlomo came out, so obviously it was not him. And he told us that it was my master, Rabbi Dov of Varsha, Zichron Levracha, who died later on. He got very, very sick with the Machas HaShever. Ma'od Rahman al-Tzon. I think this is something to do with his intestines or something like that. It was a very, very bad thing. He like jumps from store to store all the time. And Rabbi Shlomo Karlo was able to heal him, something with his intestines coming out. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but he was able to fix him up. And he had crazy fever, and he was very barely with us. But by Kabbalah Shabbos, when we sang Bar Yochai, he had a big Osiris, and he got healed completely, and we had a beautiful Shabbos, and we said Lav to heal him, and in spite of this, V'lamadnu Sefer Rabbeinu, and everybody, and after, on Shabbos afternoon, after everybody took a nap or slept a little bit, everybody came to say Tehillim by the Tzion of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the whole entire Tehillim. Right, and also on the night of Erev Yom Kippur, after we did Kaparos, we sent Rabbi Yisrael Dov to Tzvat to Shechem, and also to bring food. And he had a big miracle on the way, because one Arab was there, wanted to do bad things to him, and he was saved. And afterwards on Erev Yom Kippur, he came, but he was very, very tired, and he was not able on this Yom Kippur at night to stay up the whole entire time. But Rabbi Alter ben Tzion spoke to him, and he gave him a Cyrus, and he woke up from this, and he sat by the Tzion Rabbi Lezer, and he said Likutei Tfilos the whole entire night on Yom Kippur. That's just crazy stuff, man. Okay.